back to another in-depth weather video. Today we're going to be talking about Tropical Storm Genevieve, which is eventually going to become a major hurricane, or at least that is what is expected as of right now. Current winds at 45 miles an hour, minimum central pressure of 1,004 millibars, and is moving west-northwest at 20 miles an hour. So I can't get the satellite imagery. Keep saying that the image is not available, so we're just going to move right on into the cone and then eventually into the current storm information. So, as you can see, that time frame for major hurricane is between Tuesday and Wednesday, expected to become a hurricane on Monday. Currently you can see that tropical storm wind extent. But if it has an opportunity to become major, it's definitely in this corridor right here. It's going to pass pretty close to Baja California and then keep tracking northwest. Or that probably would be northwest at that point. So let's move on to arrival time of winds, wind speed probabilities. As you see, Baja California is part of that risk. Highest risk on land would be 10 to 20% in certain areas, but you can see tropical storm force winds 100% expected through Tuesday at 8 a.m. Then the chances get smaller and smaller, but of course that is going to differ as the storm progresses, and we see if it strengthens, whether it at what point it weakens. So I would expect tropical storm force winds through Thursday, but of course that can change. Let's move on. Current storm information. Global hurricane models all mostly taking it this general, kind of like this backwards S type of curve, just kind of moves northward and then it kind of levels out again. So is the GFS. The GFS is showing the same thing, pretty much, showing that intensity is going to come right here when it's moving pretty much northwest, maybe a little bit northwest, and then it starts to lose strength as it gets into those cooler waters, as we saw with many other storms. Canadian is showing more of a direct track, not more of that S, just kind of direct, kind of one path, taking it pretty close to California as well. That definitely is a possibility. The GFS has shown this storm possibly getting close to California. Intensity guidance. We see that this storm is going to rapidly develop. Within the next 60 hours, we are expecting that this will become at least a Cat 2, probably a Cat 3. 60 to 72 hours, maybe even 84 hours. So between 2 and 4 days, we're definitely going to see this thing get at least Cat 2, most likely Cat 3, and this arch here has been downgraded. There were a few of these spaghetti strands, as I like to call them, indicating a Cat 4. So Cat 3 is now the highest, the peak of the arch, apex, whatever you want to call it, and then it kind of declines from there. And of course that makes sense, because at that point it will be using up energy by currently Fausto. Tropical Storm Fausto is using that energy and also moving into cooler waters. A couple of these are not even showing a lot of development, but this is definitely an outlier. We definitely have an outlier here. Some of them say that the growth won't be that steep. Some of them say it might be a strong tropical storm, maybe a weak Cat 1. You have two real arches here. One with most of the models right up here, and then another one down here. It's all still in the realm of possibility, but we do have a tropical storm now. Most likely it'll stay a named storm, not go back to a tropical depression, but we're definitely expecting this to strengthen a little bit. It's definitely in the realm of possibility to get a Cat 4. That's definitely possible, but we're looking right now Cat 2, Cat 3 at its peak. Now let's move on to the GFS. Here's Genevieve. You can see strengthens as it's starting to turn a little bit more northward. You can see the lowest millibar wise it gets is 948 millibars, which is really strong. Then that continues moving up, and then of course the GFS is showing that this will move more to the west and then die out. But now another one. The East Pacific is really getting active right now, but I want to try and find if I can go back. I think it was Wednesday, so let's try Wednesday. Just think this might be the one. No, so the GFS has been kind of indicating this for a while. Definitely, I've been talking about this for, I don't know, a few weeks. Let's see here. What about this? Just trying to find the one where it shows that it might go toward California. That's the wrong one. Okay. What about this one? No. Just gonna try and find it here. Hopefully I can show it to you guys. Definitely not out of the realm of possibility. Keep clicking on the same one here. Definitely not out of the realm of possibility, but the GFS has been kind of on point with this, so I saw it somewhere. But just for now, Tropical Storm Genevieve expected to become a major hurricane by the National Weather Service standards. Cat 3 right now, but of course we could see lower than that. So we definitely have to watch the storm and any impacts that it might make on the west coasts of both Mexico and possibly the United States.